World of Warcraft is a game all about collecting bear asses and killing dragons, but even in a game as epic as World of Warcraft, there are things that just piss you off. And so today, I'm going to talk about 10 things that really annoy me in World of Warcraft. Number 1. Why do the Night Elf males look so pissed off while they're fishing? What was the animator thinking when he designed this animation? Was he like, oh dude, Night Elves, they're a bunch of vegetarians and they hate eating meat. So fishing is like kryptonite to these bastards. Like, they hate it. They despise it. They loathe it with every fiber of their being. Because that's exactly the face that my Night Elf males have when they go fishing. And it drives me nuts. Why can't my Night Elf male look all happy and like all jolly as he's sitting on a pier and trying to catch some sunfish and stuff? I don't like it, and I want to see the animation fixed because I don't understand why I'm so grumpy. Number 2. When it comes to MMORPGs, if there's one thing that I like, it's an active day and night cycle. And World of Warcraft has this, but there's just one little tiny problem. And it's the fact that when it gets dark in this game, it doesn't get dark. And why not? It would be scary as hell to be walking through Tirisfal Glades or walking through an even darker Duskwood at night. It would add more immersion to the game. And if you're on a roleplay server, you would see people walking around with torches and stuff at night. I mean, how cool would that be? So Blizzard, please, make nighttime more like nighttime. And if somebody says, oh, but Nixxiom, I can't see at night if it's all dark and stuff on my screen. Well, my friend, there's this little thing called gamma. Turn it up. Number 3. Why is Gilneas completely empty after the Worgen starting zone? You go there, you do your little intro quest, you leave, and if you come back, there's not a single NPC in sight. I think, like, the only NPCs you can find are some sheep, I think. Why isn't this area just being used for something, like a big open world PvP area? Everybody can come here and fight for Gilneas, and the buildings are all on fire, and so on and so forth. I mean, do something with it. It's just a big empty zone. Come on, Blizzard. This is like one of the coolest zones in WoW, and there's no reason to go there. Number 4. I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'm going to talk about it again, so forgive me. But why are there so many empty and unfinished areas between zones in the old world of Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms? If you go above the Plaguelands, you're going to see these big, empty, flat areas. If you go above Arathi Highlands, you're going to see a big, flat, empty area. Now, in Kalimdor, you don't really have this problem. You can find little Tauren settlements and tiny lakes and even little Easter eggs hidden here and there. But in the Eastern Kingdoms, it's like Blizzard just got lazy. I mean, come on, Blizzard. The Eastern Kingdoms is my favorite continent in Azeroth because it has Tirisfal Glades and Dun Morogh and stuff. It's awesome. And I would love it if the game developers would go back into this area and just fill up these areas with like little cameo things, little tiny villages, or just put some damn trees in there or something. I don't know. Again, you're breaking my immersion, Blizzard, and I don't like it. Number 5. Why is there this stupid as shit achievement you have to get in order to get flying in the new expansions? You know what you needed to fly back in Burning Crusade? A shit ton of gold. You know what you needed to fly back in Wrath of the Lich King? A shit ton of gold. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with hitting max level and then using the gold that you accumulated while leveling up and buying yourself cold weather flying or whatever? Why do I gotta go and like earn like reputations and shit with these factions I don't care about and do all these freaking quests that I don't need to do because I've already hit max level? Why? I don't want to do this stupid achievement to get flying. I don't care. I just want to pay some money and then I want to fly around and get my machinima shots. I just don't like it, okay? There's tons of players out there with a ton of money. Just give them something to spend it on. Number 6. Alright guys, let's just make one thing clear. If you ride a motorcycle in World of Warcraft, any of the motorcycles, god damn it, I hate you so much. Those things are so loud. They're so loud. They're so obstructive. And whenever I do like a little level 1 raid on frickin' Twitch or something, it's just like the entire goddamn time. You can't hear anything. Those motorcycles are so loud. I hate the motorcycle mounts in this game. Not even the gnomish mechana striders or whatever they're called make this much noise. And they're freaking robots. This video is raising my blood pressure. Number 7. Days. Name one person in this game that is like, dude, you know what I really like in this game? Fucking days, man. Like, dude, I love getting dazed when I'm trying to go somewhere. I hate days. I've hated days since Vanilla WoW when I first experienced it. Sure, it's fine if you're not on a mount, but if you're on a goddamn mount, you should be able to just run through everything. You should be able to just charge through like an enemy and just like knock them out of the way when your horse runs into them or something, like frickin' Theoden in Return of the King during the Battle of Minas Tirith. It should be like that, yo. I really don't like days, guys. It drives me nuts. I really don't like it. Okay, I just don't like it. Number 8. Now I know that some people are gonna shit all over me for saying this, but you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna throw my opinion out there. I hate item levels. I hate them. I freaking hate item levels in this game. Whatever happened to just like, oh look, this thing gives me more intellect and more stamina. This is an upgrade. Or, this thing gives me some agility and stamina, but this thing gives me agility and stamina and a little bit of something else. Like, it gives me like crit or something. I wonder which one is better. Let me think about it. What was wrong with that? Was it too complicated for people? Like, just to think for 3 seconds when they compared 2 items to figure out which one is better? I hate item levels. I hate being asked the question, what's your item level? It drives me nuts. It's like, who cares what your item level is if you know the tactics and you can kill the boss and you can get shit done? Who cares what your item level is? Oh, but Nixxiom, having a higher item level means you do more damage. Yes, Matthew, I am aware of that. But god damn it, I just hate being asked this question every single time I want to like do a dungeon or a raid or whatever. Again, who cares? If I know what to do and I've done it before, who freaking cares what my item level is? Number 9. Guys, we gotta talk about something for 1 second, alright? I play a lot of video games. I play The Witcher 3. I've been playing through Dark Souls 3 recently over on Twitch. You know, I play a lot of games. And I play these games at freaking 1080p at 60 FPS on ultra settings. Alright? But why is it that when I go into freaking Suramar, every time... when I go into freaking Suramar, I get like 10 FPS. God damn it. I avoid this zone like the plague, because as soon as I step into it, it's like my computer like explodes. What is up with this zone? I can turn down the shadows to none. I can turn off anti-aliasing. I can turn everything down and I will still get a low FPS in this. And it drives me nuts. It's made me avoid this zone throughout the entire expansion. I haven't even finished the Suramar questlines because I don't care, because I don't feel like playing the game at 10 FPS. Now, Matthew, you son of a bitch, before you say, oh, Nixxiom, like clearly it's just a problem on your end. No, I went and looked it up, all right? And apparently a lot of people have this issue too. So it's either something's up with this zone. This zone is cursed, okay? And I don't like it, and it makes me angry, and it annoys me, and so I put it on this list. Number 10. Let me just say, I've been playing a mage since Vanilla WoW. It was my first character. I love mages. It will always be my favorite class in the game. And you know what? In Legion, we finally got our very own mage-themed mount. And what is that mage-themed mount, you might be wondering? Is it a arcane griffin? No. Is it a big, like, fiery phoenix? No. Is it like a giant, like, frost, like, raven or something? Or being able to turn into a raven like Medivh does in Warcraft 3? Haha. No. It's a fucking dinner plate. A freaking dinner plate! Oh my... And if it's not a dinner plate, some people have said it looks like a fidget spinner. But I say it's a dinner plate. God damn it! If you knew absolutely nothing about World of Warcraft, and you just had a basic bitch understanding of fantasy, and I showed you a picture of this mount, what would you say? You would say, wow, that's a really nice dinner plate you got there. And I'd be like, no, it's not a dinner plate, that's my mount in World of Warcraft, you bitch. Everyone gets like these freaking undead dragons, and they get, like, the ability to turn into owls and, like, these freaking giant elementals to ride on, and I got a dinner plate! A dinner plate! Hey there, friends! I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to like the video, I'd appreciate the like. Yeah. Alright, well, I will see you guys on the next countdown video. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go lay down.